Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a live solve of the Times Quick Cryptic number 2710, 2710, and this has been set by Jimmy. It's published today, which is the 24th of June 2024. Haven't seen Jimmy, maybe seen Jimmy once before, not sure. New setters I tend to find difficult because they have a different style to the other ones. You do get used to to setters' styles and the kind of words they put in. So, going to be interesting to see how it goes. It's a Monday. Hopefully that means a quicker solve than maybe later in the week. Let's just reset the clock and then get cracking. So, one across. Element of slapstick comedy is captured differently. Only half of a Spanish football team in field. The Spanish football team maybe want to put 11 straight in there, but only half a Spanish football team is 11 x. Don't know. Discovered tragic king not losing heart. Tragic king we saw last week was King Lear. Not losing heart. Learnt. Now discovered learnt not losing the heart. Back from pajama party in state of agitation. Oh, that looks like a hidden word. A-P-A-P-A-M. State of agitation. Okay, maybe it's just a do. Literally. A do. A bit of Roman arch is made to show a radical concept. That looks like, again, a bit of, making me think hidden word. Anarchism, I think that is. Anarchism, it is a hidden word. What sounds like requirements for massage? Oh, needs. So wrong. I put the wrong version in there. Needs. After strong wine, a liberal makes a grand entrance. A liberal portal. Fruit from can entire bananas. That looks like an anagram of can entire. It's not tangerine. I'm going to skip that one until I've got some more letters. 501 pence for guacamole, say. 500 is D. Dip. No, guacamole dip. Frenchman physicist mother backing his father. Golly, who's that? That's backing his father. French physicist. Can't think of any at the moment. Let's scroll down. American reversing boat. Reduced fare from Japan. Wow. American reversing boat. Reduced fare from Japan. So I'm guessing the word there is American reversing, SU. Reduced fare. I don't know. Artist gets drunk. One making clever pans. So that looks like an anagram of strategist. Artist gets, I think that's an anagram of. So let's go to the downs. Feeling concerned about knave stealing of vehicles. So there's K for knave probably. Or is it Jack? Carjacking. Caring, yes, caring. Oh, carjacking. Carrying around Jack. Jack being a knave. Sonic holding an old man. Give weapons to group or a bit of kit for the captain. Arm. Bit of kit for the captain. I can't think what that is. Daughter gets rotten roll. A bit of bread abroad. Bitter. Daughter gets rotten roll. A. Yes. Dollar. So bread being the sense of money in America. The tip's Lamarck. Oddly ignored. So that's going to be A. Ooh. Is Lamarck. Let's work backwards. Isaac Newton. That's easy one. I should have read the rest of the clue. I dived to trying to sort that out. Maintained tidiness, sorting out. Maintained Tidiness needs sorting out. Well, that's N. There's the E. In. Left N. 2 S's. Insisted. Maintained. Yes, I maintained it. Small point around US shopping centre. There's a mall. Tiny characters, a small point. Small print. Sprint. That looks like sushi to me. Is that sushi? Yeah, so fare from Japan is food from Japan. And a boat is a ship. There we go. So this is what leaders of industry, that's ski. We're in the clues now, beginning to bung some in. Let's go back over here, continue on the downs. Over caught by a crossword setter. Defeated over, run. Part of cricket match is over, caught by a, overcame. There we are. Golly, that was nice and easy. Over C. Oh, I laugh at that one for a reason because I did the Guardian Cryptic. Where to see, and that came up yesterday. Where to see pictures contained by graphic in email. Where to see pictures is a Galleria. Tate contained by graphic in an email, which is cinema. Not a hidden word. Very nice. Spy, perhaps not a lady. Agent. Wow. Well, that's gone well for 6 minutes. Only half of Spanish 2. That's realm. Only half Spanish is Real Madrid. Okay, yeah. Realm Madrid. Slapstick comedy is captured differently, so that looks like a different. Comedy is captured. Is captured differently is. What's that? Is captured. Let's look this one down. Arm band. Arm band, of course. Look at this one. Fruit from can entire. Nectarine. There we are. Much easier when you've got letters to put in. French visitor's mother. Oh. Ampere. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nice. Very good. Wow. What's this one? So this is custard pie. Hey! Bring it on. 7:08. 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Wow. That was the second fastest solve I've ever done. Well, let's go through those then. Let's go through those clues and see what's going on. So one across, element of slapstick comedy. Well, a custard pie is definitely an element of slapstick comedy. And we've got is captured differently, which is an anagram. Differently saying changed letters is captured. 7 across, only half of Spanish football team in field. So we've got Real Madrid, so we're missing an A, D, R, I, D, which is 5 letters, and we've got 5 letters, yeah, so Real Madrid is 10 letters. We're going to take half of it, we get a realm, and your field, your realm of knowledge, is your field. Discovered tragic king not losing a heart, so as I saw last week on a clue involving Israel, King Lear from Shakespeare is Lear, and then not losing heart, so lose the middle letter of not gives us NT, which means we discovered something, we learnt it. So back from pyjama party in state of agitation, so the back letter from pyjama is an A, and a party is a do, going to a do tonight, so a state of agitation is a do. Bit of Roman arch is made to show radical concept, so I think as I said, as I was looking at it, I thought bit of immediately clued me into the fact it's a hidden word, along with the fact that Roman arch, I don't know a lot of Roman arches, and hidden away is anarchism, and that shows a radical concept, anarchism. What sounds like requirements? Well, if you've got needs, you've got requirements, and we need a word that sounds like needs, N-E-E-D-S, so a massage is a need, needing stuff like you need dough. After strong wine, port is a strong wine. A liberal makes a grand entrance, so a portal is a grand entrance. Fruit from can entire bananas. So is just nectarine is a fruit, and it's an anagram of can entire. As I say, when I looked at that first, I had no idea, and then once I had some letters, it's obvious what went in there. 501 pence for guacamole, say. So 501 in Latin is 5 is D, 1 is I, and pence is P, abbreviated P. And guacamole can be a type of dip, which is why we've got the say on the end of the clue to say it's an example. Like this one, ampere. So French physicist was Ampere, I guess, who almost certainly gave his name to the ampere. Mother, backing, so that's mar backwards, and then his father, because he's French, his father will be his pair. So yeah, I like that one. American, reversing, so US reversed is SU, and then a boat reduced is a ship, so take off the P, gives us she, and then fare from Japan is food from Japan, so sushi, as we know. So that's quite an interesting clue, because when I first read it, the surface kind of, I couldn't break it up into the way I needed to break it up to, so American reversing boat, so you read that clue, it just says American reversing a boat, gets a reduced fare from Japan. You know, I've thrown some words in extra, but that's generally the sense of the clue. But you have to break that into American reversing to get the SU, boat reduced to get the SHI, and then fare from Japan to get the definition. Artist gets drunk, one making clever plans. So drunk is a good anagram word, and artist gets, excuse me, gives me an anagram of strategist, and someone who makes clever plans is a strategist. Feeling concerned about knave stealing vehicles. So we've got feeling concerned, which is C-A-R-I-N-G, caring, and that's around jack, which is a knave, and stealing vehicles is carjacking. Oh, on to the next one, 2 down. I barely read this clue. Son accompanying old man in health resort, so I just kind of glanced at that clue. I could see the word son, I could see it was a 3-letter word, and I could see the word health resort, and a health resort, 3-letter health resort was almost always a spa. I've got an S to begin it with, and then I just went back and glanced at old man, accompanying old man, pa. Give weapons to group. You arm people, or a bit of kit. So actually that's a bit clumsy. Give weapons is to arm people, and then a group is a band. So a bit of kit for the captain wears an armband. Daughter gets rotten roll, a bit of bread abroad. So again we've got daughter as D, and then we've got rotten roll, and then the A. So it's an anagram of rotten says it's an anagram of roll A, and a bit of bread abroad is $1. So bread in this sense is being used to indicate money. What's slightly confusing as you read that clue, and this is the trick of crosswords, is that the comma suggests that first split sentence, and that the A goes with the a bit of bread abroad, which also isn't helped by the fact they're split on the lines like that. But with crossword, quite often you just want to forget the punctuation, it's just there to confuse you. Again, tips Lamarck oddly. I didn't really read the second half of this clue, so I was just concentrated on, I said oddly ignored. So it's saying get rid of T, get rid of P, get rid of L, get rid of M, get rid of R, get rid of K. What are you left with? And when I started doing that, I was looking at the second word going A. Not many words begin with A that have got 5 letters, so I got a little bit confused. And then I went back to I's, and then I looked at what I had on the grid, and I could see actually, I think I started from C and worked backwards. I was like, and then I just glanced at Newton, obviously Isaac Newton, the man who discovered gravity, or came up with the idea of gravity. The clue went in. Maintained. Well, if you maintain a perspective, if you maintain a viewpoint, you're insisting on it. So put that in the past tense, maintained, you insisted. Tidiness needs sorting out, so that's an anagram of tidiness, insisted. Tiny characters, well, tiny characters are small print, and if you run around a shopping centre, so a US shopping sentence is a mall, and what we've got around that is sprint, so when you run you sprint. Defeated in part of cricket match, caught by a crossword setter. So again, because I'm starting to get clue letters, I could see that was probably going to be over. And an over is part of a cricket match. Caught is the letter C, and then by A, so put the A in, and then the crossword setter is me. So from the perspective of the person setting it, that's me. And put that together, you get overcame. Supervised poetry in Old English. So quite literally, this clue came up yesterday in the Guardian Cryptic crossword, and I quite literally spent a good 5 to 10 minutes struggling with it, which is why immediately, in fact, when I said it came up yesterday, the only difference is yesterday it was manage rather than supervise, but either way, it wasn't getting me past me 2 days in a row. And so you've got Old English, O for Old English at the end, and you put poetry in the middle of that, you get verse. Now where it gave me a problem yesterday is that I was going oversy, and you need to kind of, although it's a 7-letter word, you break it in, you tend to say it as oversee. But putting verse in there was making me just confused, and I can't, down clues are a big problem for me to visualise, and I quite often have to write them out horizontally to see them better. But yeah, oversee is to supervise, and it's poetry, verse in Old English. Again, this 16 cross, where to see pictures contained by graphic in email. So I skipped past this very quickly because I could see that contained by was indicating it was a hidden word, graphic in email. So CINEMA. Where to see pictures is at the cinema. So what kind of tends to happen is words like graphic in email. I can't think of many synonyms for graphic or email. It's not a clue that's instructing you. Graphic in email isn't giving you any sense of how to do something, like whereas contained says put something in something. So that prompted me to just look for a hidden clue in there, and the fact that I think I had an A on the board at the time. Spy, perhaps not a lady, so quite literally a spy is an agent, which is clearly not going to be a lady. And finally, another one that I raced past because I had the checking letters. Leaders of some key industries, some SKI, some key industries, go downhill rapidly is to ski. So there we go. Wow, what a start to the week, 7:08. Thank you very much, Jimmy, for a lovely crossword there. Some really nice stuff in there. I don't think, although I kind of ripped through it, I think there was the way some of those words were placed in the sentences will give some people a little more trouble there. I hope you enjoyed watching that video, kind of ripped through it, and thank you for watching.